Pittsburgh and App Stadium, the home field of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Crumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Panthers will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you like to see early in this game, especially on the road. Chunk plays like this really have a big impact on a game, especially when you're on the road, hostile environment, imposing your will on the defense on the first drive of the game.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Pauling. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Love. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Makes it look easy. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. QB decides to keep it here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those 1st downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Finding space at the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Just great execution here by this offense, and so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He's looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you play one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them real fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against against the Mississippi State. No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll try a pass here. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Oh, a reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They test the middle, but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Panthers will line up to kick it away. On for his 2nd punt. Take a repeat of the 1st. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
After that incompletion, the offense will get set to punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Hey, really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option and actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Gonna run it. It's low. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Wide open downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And he'll set up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Grab behind the line. It's low. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? It's a quick grab. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
It's Carr. Caught quickly. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Williams.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. A short completion to the tight end. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Second down and goal upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. The pocket breaking down. He's got it in the open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a great throw here, and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking for some space. It's Love. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Here comes the bunch formation. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Love.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
They bring the punter onto the field now, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. The pass rush closing in. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Nickel coverage there. The quarterback just couldn't find any matchups to his advantage. So the result is a scramble that falls short of the first down. Now, a challenging 4th and medium coming up.
The Panthers will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Handoff from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
Rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point.
For the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Notre Dame 24-10.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Lee.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's now second down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it manageable here? Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Reed. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
It's second down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Wow, what a play. What a rocket for an arm he has.
That's unbelievable to watch a guy put the ball that far into the air. You're thinking, it's got no chance to be answered, and boom, a touchdown.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Handoff heading left. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. Powering through. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. Second down now. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down with a 44.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Breaking free at the 35. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Pitt has moved into the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. And he's brought down there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Try and muscle for the first down. Spins away from defenders. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Pitt.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You can see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
See if they can convert the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Trying to find some room. It's Love. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They stop him, but it's a first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Love. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Scanning the field. It's Carr. The pass rush gets home.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense is coming after him. He's hit as he throws it.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Lee. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. It's a shotgun running play call. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
2nd down, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And they jump on top here in the second half. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on a football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The back's got it again. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Here he goes. Muscle out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3.
That makes the score Notre Dame 34-31.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Hands off to the left. Breaks in open space. Has the first down and more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. That's caught. It's Johnson. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. contact, no flag, brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The Panthers looking to keep this drive rolling. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Going with the old counter run here. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Tight end goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The Panthers will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. A handoff to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the pass is incomplete. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. They look to throw it here on second down. Nice grab. It's Reed. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On third down, he drops to throw. Pop over the middle. It's Williams. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The Panthers will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner is brought down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback still with the football. What a move into open space. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Notre Dame getting set with a first and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. To throw, it's Carr. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That's a hat trick. 3 touchdowns in the game now for this running back, and the defense, they just haven't had an answer for him today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Notre Dame 41-31.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking for the wide out. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, a second down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. To the air, it's Carr. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. So they get the first down, and that could be the dagger this defense needed to stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with 4th down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, the only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.